times I prevail. Satan on my trail. I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, I ain't taking no more L. When it sees, 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 it's coming, I believe it, huh? Watch it leave me speechless, huh? This my winning season, huh? Flexing on my demons, huh? Knew the Lord was scheming, wasn't down for no reason, huh? My mood this whole season, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, and I came from the bottom of the pot. When I got saved, I was on the block. I got locked with bags in my sock. I got bagged by undercover cops. Up the street from the parking lot. On the way to the barber shop. I'm just grateful that I made it out and see myself off the paper route. Still got homies living in the trenches. I feed homeless women on the benches. We treat all year like Thanksgiving. On the block, I made a great decision. Then somebody tell me I ain't winning. I got youngers changing how they feeling. Instead of telling them to stop sinning, I just show a better way of living. They still dug a 12. Still bust shells, still bust sales. Look at them numbers on the scale. Me, I'm dug in hell. Try all the what I feel. I say I turn a wheel when I win my life on the scale. Went from dug in 12, now I'm dug in hell. Many times I failed, many times I prevail. Satan on my trail, I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, I ain't taking no more L. When it sees, 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 when it sees. I had to trust you for this, yeah. I had to pray, then I had to get it, man. I had to hustle for this, yeah. I go astray, get stuck in my way, but you know I love you for this, yeah. Stay in my lane and trust in your ways, man. That's what I must do for this, yeah. That's what I must do for this. Only way to run it up. Gotta trust in number one. I don't do no runner ups. Can't you see me coming up? Might be down, but my winning season coming up. This is labor, this is work. This is labor when it's tough. You put your faith in the world. You lost me trusting in luck. This is favor, this is trust. This is favor, this is love. Great connection with the plug. Everybody getting high. You ain't never had this drug. I done been through the fire. I done been through the mud. I done fought through the lies. I been lied to by blood. I forgave a couple guys. They were showing fake love. I done still came up. Pull up. Lately I'm ducking my sin. I got the piece of me that's for a dent. I got the Jeezy pieces, not just Jeezy pieces that I rock on the top of my skin. Speaking of rock, I've been rocking with him. You been following me and I'm following him. Yeah, so every little thing that's attached to me automatically wins. Got it.
Everything attached to me.
Oh, we winning, 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 we winning. Got it.
Everything attached to me.
We winning, 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 we winning. When it sees, 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 when it sees. Now I'm dug in hell. Many times I failed, many times I prevail. Satan on my trail, I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, I ain't taking no more L. When it sees, 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 it's coming, I believe it, huh? Watch it leave me speechless, huh? It's my winning season, huh? Flexing on my demons, huh? Knew the Lord was scheming, wasn't down for no reason, huh? My mood this whole season, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, and I came from the bottom of the pot. When I got saved, I was on the block. I got locked with bags in my sock. I got bagged by undercover cops. Up the street from the parking lot. On the way to the barber shop. I'm just grateful that I made it out and see myself off the paper route. Still got homies living in the trenches. I feed homeless women on the benches. We treat all year like Thanksgiving. On the block, I made a great decision. Then somebody tell me I ain't winning. I got youngers changing how they feeling. Instead of telling them to stop sinning, I just show a better way of living. They still dug a 12. Still bust shells. Still bust sales. Look at them numbers on the scale. Me, I'm dug in hell. Try all the what I feel. I say I turn a wheel when I win my life on the scale. Went from dug in 12, now I'm dug in hell. Many times I failed, many times I prevail. Satan on my trail, I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, taking no more L. Winning season, 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 winning season. I had to trust you for this, yeah. I had to pray, then I had to get it, man. I had to hustle for this, yeah. I go astray, get stuck in my way, but you know I love you for this, yeah. Stay in my lane and trust in your ways, man. That's what I must do for this, yeah. That's what I must do for this. Only way to run it up. Gotta trust in number one. I don't do no runner ups. Can't you see we coming up? Might be down, but my winning season coming up. This is labor, this is work. This is labor when it's tough. You put your faith in the world. You lost me trusting in luck. This is favor, this is trust. This is favor, this is love. Great connection with the plug. Everybody getting high. You ain't never had this drug. I done been through the fire. I done been through the mud. I done fought through the lies. I been lied to by blood. I forgave a couple guys. They were showing fake love. I done still came up. Pull up. Lately I'm ducking my sin. I got the piece of me that's for a dent. I got the Gigi pieces, not just Gigi pieces that I rock on the top of my skin. Speaking of rock, I've been rocking with him. You been following me and I'm following him. Yeah, so every little thing that's attached to me automatically wins. Got it.
Everything attached to me.
Oh, we winning, 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 we winning. Got it.
Everything attached to me.
We winning, 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 we winning. Winning season, 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 winning season. Went from ducking 12, now I'm ducking hell. Many times I failed, many times I prevailed. Satan on my trail, I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, I ain't taking no more L. Winning season, 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 winning season. It's coming, I believe it, huh? Watch it leave me speechless, huh? This my winning season, huh? Flexing on my demons, huh? Knew the Lord was scheming, wasn't down for no reason, huh? My mood this whole season, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, and I came from the bottom of the pot. When I got saved, I was on the block. I got locked with bags in my sock. I got bagged by undercover cops. Up the street from the parking lot. On the way to the barber shop. I'm just grateful that I made it out and see myself off the paper route. Still got homies living in the trenches. I feed homeless women on the benches. We treat all year like Thanksgiving. On the block, I made a great decision. There's somebody tell me I ain't winning. I got youngers changing how they feeling. Instead of telling them to stop sinning, I just show a better way of living. They still ducking 12. Still bustin' shells, still bustin' sales. Look at them numbers on the scale. Me, I'm ducking hell. Try all of what I feel. I say I turn a wheel when I win my life on the scale. Went from ducking 12, now I'm ducking hell. Many times I failed, many times I prevailed. Satan on my trail, I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, I ain't taking no more L. Winning season, 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 winning season. I had to trust you for this, yeah. I had to pray, then I had to get it, man. I had to hustle for this, yeah. I go astray, get stuck in my way, but you know I love you for this, yeah. Stay in my lane and trust in your ways, man. That's what I must do for this, yeah. That's what I must do for this. Only way to run it up. Gotta trust in number one. I don't do no runner ups. Can't you see we coming up? Might be down, but my winning season coming up. This is labor, this is work. This is labor when it's tough. You put your faith in the world. You lost me trusting in luck. This is favor, this is trust. This is favor, this is love. Great connection with the plug. Everybody getting high. You ain't never had this drug. I done been through the fire. I done been through the mud. I done fought through the lies. I been lied to by blood. I forgave a couple guys. They were showing fake love. I done still came up. Pull up. Lately I'm ducking my sin. I got the piece of me that's for a dent. I got the Gigi pieces, not just Gigi pieces that I rock on the top of my skin. Speaking of rock, I've been rocking with him. You been following me and I'm following him. Yeah, so every little thing that's attached to me automatically wins. Got it.
Everything attached to me.
Oh, we winning, 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 we winning. Got it.
Everything attached to me.
We winning, 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 we winning. Winning season, winning season,
Good foot.
We do. We have guests, but family in the building, so we're gonna get to that in a second. But before we do that, fellas, how y'all feeling?
Hot week too.
Yeah, but
Hot.
we are absolutely gonna get into that crank the block and donate socks situation in a minute.
Okay, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
I
man.
do want to get some condolences out real quick to people from the neighborhood. Durr, her husband was killed recently on Kong's Fall. You know Lil Gary. And K-Rock, his father just passed away. Yeah, so I just want to give a shout out to them as the
Rest in
condolences.
peace. Yeah, man. Let's also get our shout outs out the way quickly. Shout out to that goddamn Mitch Craft, mine too.
Oh yeah,
My man for the grant. Dock and Connect to the Bridge. Box Wave and Star Imports. All our mamas. Baby's mamas.
Nah, I gave baby mama shout out last week. I gave her a shout out last week.
do
She
that.
gonna get big headed. And I love her, but I don't want to think she's not. She'll get big headed. She can tell me a shout out.
That's it, man. We got family in the building. Damo,
Yeah.
a.k.a. Tigger from the One Band.
Yeah.
Vocalist. And of course, the two that's next door. Miss Kiana and good brother Les. So today we're going to kind of roll back a little bit. We'll crank the block, donate socks, talk about that. But we also going to talk to Damo about the music business and business in general. And of course, we're going to get into the two that's next door and everything that they do. First off, yes, sir.
What's going on, sir? First, I want to say peace to the guys on Earth, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. On this good day, wisdom, equality, all being born here, Earth. Yeah.
My man.
Yeah.
Listen, my man here, I'm telling y'all, we're going to have to come back because he got a lot of stuff that we need to really rap on. Build on, for
Good
sure.
knowledge, wisdom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Talk about that there.
How was Sunday for you, man?
Man, it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. Like I say, it was great, man. It was what we wanted it to be. You know, everybody been in the house for so long. So, you know, just to see the kids out, you know, our elders, you know, everybody just had a good time, man. The food was good. The awesome part was the water balloon fight at the end of the Now, listen.
You petty.
That
Everybody don't know about that part.
When I tell you nephew,
Who started that one? Can somebody please call in and figure out who started that water balloon fight? Whoever the gentleman is, I'm sure he's a smart, crafty, very well-rounded individual.
It only take one.
It only took one.
It took one.
It took one individual.
After that, man, it was bonkers
I was
out
passing
there.
on ice cream. I don't know.
So, you know what? You gave my. I got a bag of about 60 ice pops, and I keep asking my daughter where all these icicles coming from, and she's gonna tell me the lady gave them to me.
Yeah,
man, hold on. I
So you
am
know,
tripping,
you love the kids.
So I want to thank you for the ice pops,
You're welcome.
but man, at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, I'm stepping on icicle pops, and I'm like, what are you doing? She told me, well, I gotta make room in the freezer, so I want to appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. It was
Hold
awesome.
on, I'm tripping because I gave shout-outs and I got on this good ETH. And sis, we love you. We appreciate you. That everything here is,
Yes.
yeah, this thing is
Thank
life.
you.
You hear me? We got this.
They have not taken it off for 4 days.
Yeah, man, rocked out there. Yes, they did. Jeez.
Definitely. And of course, because I am really tripping, Capri
Get 'em.
and them
Yeah.
goddamn fans from the stands.
Get 'em.
You know we like you. You
Say
already
it the
know.
right way.
Put that thing together right, man.
Yeah.
A good day of family, you know, community. You know, it was what it was, man. You know,
Hard
man.
work.
We tried
running
yes.
around 12 hours straight.
And heat.
She
A lot of
did
sweating.
And heat.
Yeah,
Heat,
yeah.
man.
Definitely. As a matter of fact, let's give a quick Rose's situation to Pre. Man, y'all gotta understand this girl. She crazy,
That. Yeah, we walked away a couple times.
right? But nobody works harder than her, and everybody should know that. Nobody works harder than her. And I think I work pretty hard, but nobody works harder than her.
She puts her time.
Yeah,
in.
so much
Well,
love and appreciation for everything that you do.
Hey, Maria.
But yeah, Sunday was.
Oh yeah, it was bonkers. It was what it was. Man,
The
you know.
food was great.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, food giving away, shit.
Chicken.
Thank you, Miss Cece. Little Miss Cece.
Oh, shout out to Mike's mom on that tuna, mac
Oh,
and
yeah,
tuna
yeah,
side.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God, that thing
And
was.
somebody stole praise and she was upset.
Yeah.
It wasn't me, but I had a whole plate for the next day. So it wasn't me, sis. It wasn't me. That was off the
Sister
chain.
Cece here in the building.
Peace.
Hey, so y'all guys gonna do it again? I'm just curious for the people that are watching now.
First off, this is why you're getting closer to the door. There is a time and a place for all of that.
Look, I got something to do, so I gotta get all my questions out right now in the beginning. So I need to know because,
And we discussed this
I had
not
a wonderful,
on air.
I had a wonderful time with the one bad man. This is like I'm here for you. Not for him today.
Appreciate it.
But I'm here for you guys. Okay.
Appreciate it.
We have some other things coming,
Yeah,
and yeah.
it works.
So we'll talk about that as we progress through the show a little bit. But
I gotta give a shout out to T-Bob. There was a lot of go-go love in the building that day.
yeah,
T-Bob came through, Obsession, Checkmate, Telly and them. I mean, it was a lot of people out there, man. We appreciate each
Major
other. And that's-
League.
Yes,
Big
of course. Little bro
Yeah.
and them, of course. Yeah. Shout out to Monty, man. And Breeze.
yeah.
See Breeze get up there. You
Breeze.
see Breeze get up there. You see Breeze get up there.
Yeah, crank.
They had Breeze up there last night with Jay Wild.
Yeah, I saw it
Yeah,
live, man.
yeah.
saw
My
it
man
live,
go.
man. I couldn't get
That's
down there.
family right there, man. That's
Yeah,
family.
man, that was it was all good energy, all love, man.
But that's how we try to keep it in go-go, on our, what they call our circuit, WGN circuit. We support each other. You know what I mean? We got to because, after us, then what's next? You know what I mean? Kids don't want to really do it. They want to be rappers. Not taking nothing away from it, but this is our
Gotta
culture.
keep the culture alive.
We try to keep the culture going. So, we try to show it to the babies because they don't get to see it. Like, it was a lot of babies that was out there. They was looking like,
I had my
wow,
daughter out there.
maybe I can do that. You know what I
First
mean?
actual
So y'all don't
introduction to
know.
Go Go
Man,
Live. That was it.
Appreciate it, yeah.
I would definitely say the children received a lot that day.
They did.
Oh,
And we,
a village, and they definitely saw a village. Because
Yes.
one got out of a line or just slipped up a little
Yes.
bit, somebody else came in,
Yes.
so that was definitely, good to see.
that's the era that we come from.
Yeah, that was good to see.
My mother was beating everybody around the neighborhood.
Not a problem with that. And then your mother to say something about it. What you gonna say?
You
My
gonna get
mother's
it?
still threatening people. Somewhere.
Which year? So,
Hey, hold on, though. Yeah, exactly. But this the funny thing about Sunday. Before, like, I guess everybody, my mother was sitting at the door in the chair as security for Mom too. Explain to me, what is she going to see? She real live was at that door.
you saw she did. You saw her
And
mama
she was
had
holding
it
it down.
so
She
ain't
was-
nobody come past Mom. You heard what she said? Baby,
right.
give me out the
right.
way before I leave. All right, got you.
Hey, and
right.
she was holding some belongings, man. She was holding
Everybody-
people's belongings, man. She standing security at the door, and she was holding it down. I don't.
You know what? Those men,
Security of the world, Greg.
Right.
that is something that Go did, like that era of family. Like you said, like when we were kids, his mother's house was a safe house. When he moved away, his mother's house became the safe house, and everybody was over there. Then my mother's house became the safe house.
Yeah.
So, it literally was just house to house. Like you would go over there for everybody be over there for one Thanksgiving and the next. So, but and one thing that was actually present. Remember Go during Christmas time and Go during Thanksgiving and you know what I'm saying, and or block. We used to have family day.
There's
You gotta
a
call
caller
her.
on the line. Good afternoon. You're on the air with ABX. I said good afternoon. You're on the air with ABX.
I know that voice.
Me too.
Hello?
Good afternoon, caller.
What did you do to her already?
Nothing she could hear from.
There she go.
You gotta change it. You gotta say when you on the mic, what's your beef? You gotta give it something.
Go ahead.
You on the mic, what's your beef?
Hello?
Hey Capri, how you doing?
Pray.
She can't hear
She
that.
can't hear.
Can't hear.
Pray. Yeah, she
That's that
can.
Metro PCS. She gonna steal me. You see this? I'm not gonna be able to come back in the studio for about another month. So it's okay. So Fush, I won't be seeing y'all. Just want to say see y'all later for about a year or so. Yeah.
She working.
I know I love Capri. Capri is I love Capri.
Yeah, she stay working.
Yeah, but she definitely curse you out every chance she
I know
gets.
she every chance, and you know what? And all I can do is smile at.
That's it, man.
That's my girl.
She gonna push you. She gonna push you.
Beat up on her. You must have been around.
So before we get to the two, let's tell them a little bit about the one band.
One band. You wanted me to talk about just the one band or how I started?
Well, yeah, how you
Because
started
I've only
with
been
the one
there.
band.
This is like I think my 4th year now. So
Really?
I had a project going on, and the keyboard player that was there, he called me and said, "Hey, Dame, I know you got something going on, but this is a great opportunity for you." So I went. First, I took their music, and the first thing I thought, this is my type of go-go. Don't take nothing away from nobody else, shooby-dooby and all that, but go-go for me is dirty, grimy, from the street type of go-go. So that's the first thing I liked was the sound. So I would come in from week to week, and I would do features. Get up there, do my feature, and to the back. And then after a while, it was like I came to Agua one day, and there was 5 mics up there, and I've been on ever since. And like I say, this band is more like family to me. You know what I mean? It's just not just a working
It is family,
partnership.
most
You know what I
definitely.
mean?
You can see that,
Like
yeah.
they really hold you up. When I lost my mom, if it wasn't for them, I don't know what I could do. Shout out to Mike, Michi, Tito, you know, my whole staff. And that's what a lot of people don't see about the one band. It's the people that's behind the scenes that's with us. Only thing you see is us on that stage. But behind the stage without Brett Brad, the Faithful Few, you know, Shaky, our whole organization. It's the people behind us, man, that push us to do this music. So all you see is the final outcome of it. But the people behind us, man, we got to shout all of them out, man, because they work hard, man. And really big shout out to my brother Mike, man. When I say
Yeah, definitely.
he works, and he cares
love
about
to
the
Mike,
culture.
man.
He cares about the culture, man.
Good
So,
dude in general.
you know, he gave me a chance, man, and
We can't hear her.
he gave me a chance, and all I can say is thank you to them, man. We've been rolling ever since, man. It's a more of a family type thing with the one band, man. It's more, you know, like I say.
How long you been singing in general?
I've been doing this since. Funny story. Okay, while she's here, how I got started in go-go was 1998, 99, 98. Her cousin had a band called Under Pressure. I go to a practice just to go listen to them. Their Congo play. I'm sitting on the couch, they're playing. He's like, "Hey man, just get up there and do something." Went up there, did something. Got in the band by accident. So I've been doing this for a long time, man. Like I've been doing this for a long time, man. So I put in work.
In the basement.
Yeah, in the basement. We started from the basement, man. I remember, you know, me just going through that stuff and seeing the growth of go-go and me coming through those ranks. You start to seeing the ins and outs of the business on the back end of it. You know what I mean? That's when I really, you know, and everybody knows this,
The business side is the
I don't like promoters.
We'll leave that for the fans from the stands later on. That's what we'll do.
I don't talk to them. Yeah, but it's been a long way, man. Like I say, it's a blessing, man, to be able to do this music this long. You know what I mean? It's man, listen, it's nothing like it. I mean, studio work, I've done it. But just that live,
That feel with the
a live
crowd,
feeling, man. You look at them people, man, like this is what we do here in this city, man. I don't care if you want to PG, whatever, listen, go-go is, I would want everybody to at least be able to get up there and try to do what we do. You know what I mean? Just, you know, do what we do, man. It's wonderful, man. And it ain't no, people think we just get up there and sing. Hey, you gotta be in shape to do this too.
Yeah, without a doubt.
You gotta be in shape
I
to do
will
this
say,
too.
listen to go-go. When you listen to it and you feel it, you do think that you can get up there because you singing along. And you know,
Yeah,
that's been times I've been like, man, I can't dance at all. But I tell you what, I was out there.
But that's everybody that grew up in the city,
everybody
man.
singing, can't sing. But go-go makes you
Believe you can start a band. Everybody from the city think they can
yeah,
start a band. Everybody.
You
We
got a band?
I'm about to say where we grew up. Everybody believe we
You know,
so listen. Our band a crank, man. We should go ahead and start a band. Yeah,
When
man.
you get up there, you see them bands really they organize. You like, wait a minute, maybe what we doing is
maybe
right.
Exactly.
I mean, you go through the ups and downs, man. Because I know my first band, I know we was
over the place.
All over the
Literally.
place. Our name was Under Pressure. That was the name of our
Under a
band.
lot of
Under
pressure.
Pressure.
But
Yeah.
y'all did it though.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah,
That was
and
good.
you know, after that, because you know, you get older, people get jobs, have kids, stuff like that. Then I went to Conspiracy for a minute. Conspiracy after Conspiracy, I went to. It's now back. It was Back to Basics, but before that, it was On Top Band. And we changed our name and we became Back to Basics. We became Back to Basics. We had horns and everything.
Wow.
And like I say once again, people get older, and I'm just at home.
Right.
And get a call. Hey man, what you up to, man? I'm like, I'm just chilling, you know, my band broke up. And then what I be. You know what I mean? And you just, when you find your niche and you find the right band you're supposed to be in, you're supposed to be there. And
When
the
it's
one,
right, it's right.
The one is where I'm supposed to be at, because I had gave up on go-go. I gave up on it. You know what I mean? You get discouraged a lot in this. So, you know, I had just took time off. And I started managing artists, rappers and singers and stuff like that. And you see what's behind that corner too. You like, you know what?
Man.
Let me get out of here. And I'm at home again and just get a call and I'm back doing it again.
That's
So
what's up.
I got somebody to ask a question. They want to know how many other states has go-go now become a genre to listen to in like the club or the radio.
Well, we're all the way down in Florida now.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's real.
It's in Florida now. North Carolina got bands.
Yeah,
You got a
North
girl
Carolina
band
got-
that's off the chain.
Alter Egos. I'm
Yes.
hip.
You
Yeah.
got a girl band down there. You got Raw Deal down in Florida.
And they had go-go bands playing at homecomings at colleges
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
The East Coast pretty much know the whole. I mean, you know, that Go-Go's pretty much.
I mean, it's actually in Germany.
Yeah.
Like, not bands, but they listen to go-go. in
Oh,
Germany.
yeah, most
You know,
definitely.
it's streamed out there and they're into it. So,
Remember they
people
told
that
the
think
story
go-go-
about
so-
Chuck in London?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
so when we say
real.
go-go is our culture, DC culture, that's because it started here.
Right.
You can't go anywhere else and find out where it started from and be like, oh, well, it started in this other place. It started here.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's
our
our
sound.
culture. That's
Yeah.
something that brought us together as a small city.
It's kind of like the brass down in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Just like that. People come here like, we don't play the odd one. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
Hey, Jules.
People, they come, you like, what are they doing in here? They just rocking out of there. You like, where y'all from? Oh, we came from Nevada. Like, man, we just want to see what go-go was.
Sound, man,
Thank you for
it's
coming.
it's different.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
different.
saying? The sound, we've always known
Yes,
that
I'ma
when
tell
people
you.
come in and it's like, wow.
The neck knows. The neck knows. The neck knows. That beat come on, that neck, you be sitting there.
And you gotta see it live.
Go-go. So I'm
Yeah,
about to
it's
say,
gotta be live.
Go-go live is a completely different experience that if you go to it, it's like a tattoo. You're going to want to just keep getting more.
Yeah,
more and
exactly.
more.
Yeah.
It's addictive. It really is.
It's never the same.
No.
No one night is the same. That's
Ever.
one thing about it. It's
Yeah.
never the same.
Ever.
It's kind of like funk music back in the day. George Clinton now, you didn't know what you was going to get. But that's how go-go is. It's
But you
like,
knew
it's
it
never
was
the
gonna
same.
crank.
You know it's
You
going
knew
to
it
be
was gonna
good.
be a
You
good
know,
night,
Listen,
yeah.
listen. And one thing too, like I tell people, like when I used to be in bands and a lot of people wouldn't come out. This is when you first started and things like that. And I remember Mr. Charlie told me this. Got to stare. We come out here, there's not that many people. But then he explained to me, do you know what this person has to do just to come and see you? They got to get babysitters. They got to get hair done. They do all the stuff right. So you always got to, give due to your fans.
And in some cases, come wait in line for an hour.
Yes.
Yes.
And then those
In the cold.
people.
In the cold, right?
Yeah. So I mean, you gotta think about those people. So we love our fans, man. Let me tell you something, man. We love all our fans. Everybody that came out, support us. Go online, go to, Tidal, get our music, stuff like that, man. We just love everybody. That's why we did this last Sunday.
Again, much love.
You know what I mean? That's why we did this.
Y'all make sure y'all go and check that out if you did on YouTube.
Yeah. Tidal, Spotify.
Right.
We got a YouTube.
iTunes.
Yep.
Right.
Check out. Go to www.theoneband.com. Check our website
the
out.
quarantine, right?
Before the quarantine.
Before the
That's
quarantine,
the
yeah.
before the quarantine. Yeah, most definitely, man. Check all that out, man. And support all of us, man.
For sure, right. Hey,
Support all of
listen,
us.
it's an all-up mentality. I tell y'all that every week.
Right.
All-up
Guys,
mentality,
go-
which is the
go-go
perfect
is good
segue.
everywhere. Go-go isn't good just on a big stage. And it's
Listen,
good in a
see,
small
y'all see
room.
what I'm
It's
trying to
good
get rid of him?
outside.
See what I'm trying to get rid of him?
It's everything.
Yeah.
He's all
Yeah.
And
just
you get all different
nothing.
types.
Yeah.
You got three
Nothing to do.
different.
What's going
Let's
on?
check the bounce
Yeah, nah,
down.
he
out.
getting,
Yeah.
I'm telling
They
you
be
what,
cranking.
he gonna be in that chair next week. Wow. I'm
They
telling
be
you.
cranking,
We'll be doing the show from on the podcast. You already banged my 10-year-old daughter.
Oh, stop it. that said, man, I want y'all to introduce yourselves.
That's the way.
Each.
Well, my name is Leslie Wills,
I'm Kiana Joseph.
and we're tutors next door. A little bit about myself. I've been tutoring for almost 12 years. I've been teaching for 15 plus years.
Respect.
You know, I've worked summer camps pretty much all summer, but kind of feel like, I want to give back. I've been helping a whole bunch of people build their own brand and build their own, and you sit back and you watch and you take in everything, so that way when it's your time, it's your time. And I kind of feel like, now is the time. With virtual learning going on everywhere, parents are kind of confused. They don't really know what it is from day to day.
Amen.
We just trying to reach out, trying to help out any way that we can, from a mental standpoint, with the virtual learning. Also, we do a STEAM program called Full Steam Ahead, STEAM team, man. That's pretty much science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics, but pretty much we're putting stuff together, showing kids how engineering and coding and, the things that they use every day, like remote controls, how they're actually put together, Want to get back to the community, so therefore, Ward 6, 7, and 8, we have a couple open slots at our center for free if they reach out to us. We have virtual learning as well, so we have a couple free slots open, for virtual learning. I'm trying to get the STEAM program and the after-school programs in DC for free, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to give back. Honestly, I went to the walk the other day for Davon, the boy that got killed. His coach spoke out, kind of hit my heart. I feel like we kind of lost a generation with Generation X. And we didn't pour love into him. We didn't pour into him. Nobody really listened to him. So now, we kind of trying to fix that and rebuild that. So I want to show kids from the city, like I know they see basketball, I know they see go-go, I know they see rap, and that's all fine and dandy, but they don't really know what goes behind it. Like, putting a beat together. Like, you see somebody up there rapping, but you don't really know how you put a beat together. But, with us, we kind of want to show them, like, engineering, STEM is in everything. STEAM is in everything.
The root.
You know what I'm saying? And give them another option. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love sports growing up. That was my way to get into college, play college sports. But I don't want them to think that, that's the only option. And, riding through the streets, y'all already know what they see. So they don't really see much. So I just want to show them, like, you can get by on your brain. I've been getting by on my brain for years. Everybody else, I'm sure, has been getting by on your brain. And you don't have to put out a whole bunch of stuff if you're smart, if you know how to apply yourself, if you got grind, you know what I'm saying? So we just want to reach out to the kids and just show them, like, pour love into them and show them, like, we care. That's what our program is all about.
That was dope. Pretty much what it was.
So he didn't leave much for you to explain.
Well, I'm the nurturer, in the foundation of it. Just coming, like, Damien said, just being bits and pieces of everywhere. And our parents are, like you said, you go from this house to that house. So just during this time of being out place of work because of COVID and everything, and having the space, we just decided to merge it and put it together to where we can now help assist some parents, assist the children, because not only is it stressful for the parents, but our babies are stressed. Our babies have problems. When we have problems, our babies have problems. So we want them to be able to still have recess, activities, to go outside, to even things that are open, like the zoo is open now. Maybe, right now to take them to the zoo, take them to the aquatic center, just different things, but just to get them engaged, but also to help single parents, like me, really, like ones we had growing up, and just knowing how hard it is that you just get that extra assistance. So with educators, both ways, and then we have extra educators, and our village is, real strong. So we're just going to try to help who we can help, assist who we can assist, pull in the center who we can pull in, and hopefully expand.
I think right now specifically, man, like, this is awesome.
Yeah, that is dope.
That's my other mom back there. I took his mom.
I'm really glad that you guys could.
Hold on, before you finish, because I didn't mean just right now, but I'm saying right now is awesome because parents really don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, they came out with this stuff called new math. Oh my God!
Yeah.
I was like, what the what?
I seen that. I'm like, nah, I did it. That's right, but that's the wrong way. I'm like,
Whoever came up with the Common Core curriculum, we gotta have a talk. Whoever came up with the
It's
Common
funny
Core
that you all
curriculum.
say that though, because literally we just had this conversation yesterday. So this year I was thrown into teaching. They gave me math. I have math and science. So just like we just said, I did the problem the way we were taught.
Right.
But no, that was wrong.
Right,
Right. 12-step program
Right.
to get through it. So I've been understood what my friends were saying on Facebook, oh, we can't get it, or the kids was frustrated. Not only that, my neighbors across the street, but I can't teach Spanish, but she's Spanish. You know what I'm saying? So I'm helping her kids, we helping her kids, she's helping out. So it just worked.
No, I see what you about to say something.
And
Get the phone first.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hey, Bree.
Hello.
How you doing, Pre?
What's going on?
I just wanted to go on and tell everybody in that room thank you. Last weekend was super dope. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for helping me give something back to the community. It means so much, y'all.
Well, we thank you.
Thank you.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
without
you
a
put that
doubt.
already, but yeah, you already know.
Yeah, I was just saying how much I love you, Capri.
Hey, fam.
We on the air, Capri.
This show is a kid-friendly show.
I will be back later for my usual.
Don't worry. It's your usual stuff.
I told y'all, every chance you get, she cursing them out.
She can't get right. That can't get right down. Carl, I think you need to go sit with the tutors next door and learn something. I think that would be a great place for you to go.
I would love to actually go and help them out.
Thank you.
Because, like, I went to summer camp for years. My mother sent me there. I went to Moss Hollow, the Goodwill.
see,
To, like, I grew
I
up
had time for
That
this.
was a hell of a camp.
I agree.
Thank you. I want to turn it back over to the tutors next door. No, not you.
Okay, I'm not.
I agree.
But like I said, that's what was missing. That camp. Like, you were gonna, like, we were down there for weeks.
A week?
And then, so you go down there with your fly gear on your first day, because you know it's gonna be girl. By the third day, that was out the window. You were your true self, and you had to make friends. It wasn't if you wanted to, because you was in the cabin with strangers.
Yep.
You had to make friends, and I'm still friends with people from when I was 12, 13 years old.
Once it came to polar bear swimming, you
my
definitely
God,
was
they
friends.
you don't know about the
Man, 5 o'clock in the morning, everybody's
It
cold.
was freezing.
crazy,
Or Ma Wiggins cooking in the kitchen.
Yes.
That's where I started learning how to cook from Ma Wiggins.
yeah, I
Going,
mean,
Moss Hollow.
and I went to summer camp, I grew up in Largo, but Philly camp, man, I remember going down there, mother dropped me off. We out there, we wanted to be there though. And to me, the thing that made the difference was when I was there, it wasn't like when you think about teacher and teaching, you think about, Ty. And,
Right.
Yeah.
and Ty, but, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that taught me cornrows.
Yeah.
Right.
They were the same. It was
Jordan.
easy.
That's
It's
true.
like,
You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I could relate to them more. You know
That's
what
one of
I'm
the
saying?
points. When we
And
were
that
young,
make a difference.
I was
we
just
had
about-
Rex to go to. We
We
had
did.
Rex
I was
there.
gonna say we didn't. I never went to summer camp, but
Well, I
in our
did
hood though, to be
had Rex.
honest, our hood, the way it was set up with the mothers, come summertime, you had to get out the house at 9 o'clock in the morning, and you could not come back in the house until after 3. So it was summer camp with the homies. That's why we here right now.
It was Aunt Wanda. It was Warden Hart. What was it?
Man, my phone.
We actually
You are
made up
not
our
hanging
own
out on
activities.
peak hours.
Yeah, I mean,
We might go play football on the big field, then
go
go
play
cool off, go swimming.
And don't let it be a day. Remember this?
Everything.
Don't let it be a day where we ain't got but like $1.50 between all of us, and it's like, man, y'all know the 50-cent juices, man. All right, we're gonna go get 2 juices.
Yeah.
Get some quarter Debbie snacks. And
Yeah.
we're gonna have to go ahead and don't
Yeah.
put your mouth on it.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like you just said though, like some of our biggest, influencers, was our parents. And so I'll say this one because once again, Damien's sitting right here. But I love NASA. So I love the rockets. I I done stole his head a couple times and shirts and everything, but that's one of the reasons I love science. And the reason I love this is because Uncle Hop worked at NASA. And it wasn't just saying on television, you know, one of the astronauts or, you know, someone that we didn't know, but this was someone that we, you know, I wake up over their house every day, go to sleep every day. They're welcome, you know, us in the gate. And every day he's getting up and he's going to work and he's going to NASA, which is right around the corner, but you think it's somewhere far, but it's in Greenville. You know, that's something that we didn't know. That's something that I wasn't, you know, exposed to. But once again, it's just something that we want to do, you know.
So in this situation, y'all ask everybody in the room, like, what do we do for our kids when nobody has control now? Like, because I worry about the socialism in general for our kids. We want our kids to make friends and have a normal, but in this situation, we can't control it. We have no control over it. Like,
No, you don't. They don't even go outside anymore.
No.
It's crazy. It's like we got beat for not coming in the house. We got beat them to get out the house.
But you know what the crazy thing is, though? Honestly, like if you've been around a whole bunch of kids like that play Fortnite, we could all be in this room on different devices, but we all in the same
On the same group. All in the same group. It's a
We all
different way.
playing.
Towards the door.
Yeah, it's a different way.
Right now.
Yeah. It's a different way for them. It's a different way for them.
and that's why I said it's so, because I've tried to adjust to exactly what you're saying. It's like, okay, I don't want to be the parent. It's just I'm trying to understand how it works, and it is different, but still, like you want to.
It's a different way. It's a different way. It's a different
You know what I'm saying? Like friendships type. Because those are the experiences that shape your life.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of figure it's not going to be like this always. Like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of figure people are going to start wearing masks now or just having a mask in their pocket. But I don't feel like it's going to be like this always. So hopefully once it starts to die down some, then they'll be able to get back to normalcy. Because like I said, like the STEAM program, I want to get into the after school programs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my next goal. Like, get into the after school programs, get it to where it can be free. Get it to where it can benefit other people and show them that, like I said, it's different routes other than basketball, sports, music. Like,
So you asked the question a second ago, what do we do to get them to, I guess, not make friends, but get outside more? I mean, I know you take your kids out for walks.
Well, yeah, I was just asking. I do.
So I know a lot of people are now getting out, but this is one thing I do want to say to everybody listening. Please do something with your kids, because things that you think that might not stick with your kids, stick with them forever. I'm 42 years old, until this day. The one thing that I always remember whenever anybody talk about the summer is, I remember I was outside early in the morning with a couple of friends. I can't remember if you was with me, Odie, but the police pulled up and told us, what are we doing on the corner?
Yeah, I was.
And we was like,
I remember
we
that.
don't have nothing to do. All the wrecks were closed. He was like, y'all need to go do something. You know, the only thing to do was go hang with the neighborhood boy that was on the corner selling drugs. They literally put, that wasn't us. We would have wrecked basketball, football. They literally pushed us to that because they didn't want to stand, us on the corner. We had a blacktop where the older dudes bought basketball courts with their own money for us to play. And you know what the people did? They complained and they took
it away.
So now we couldn't play basketball. So the park had a basketball court. Then it was, it's too late to be playing in the park. So where do we go?
So we start running on,
kids?
knocking on people's doors and running and doing crazy stuff, throwing eggs and
So please, man, do something with your kids. These people are here. They are trying to help.
And that's why we started
kids.
this.
And that's out here now in front of you, where a lot of other people are trying to help your kids. So please, man, I'm begging, because I have kids. And you know, we all have kids and family members.
And I think when we talked on the meeting, where we connect on that is our base is mentoring. Our base piece is not podcast, but it's mentoring. It's the mentoring piece, and everything that you guys are saying, like we're trying to establish. We're using this to establish who we are, because we understand what this generation is about, influence.
I mean, if we for the people, we definitely always gonna be for the kids. So,
absolutely.
And that's one of the other things that we have, you know, just with being in the area that we're in. That was another thing when you said, what can we do to get them to engage with each other? You know, we want activities to where they can go outside, where they can plant a garden, where they can, this is the sports guy right here. No, just give me the arts and the planting and garden and stuff. You know, but things that they like to do. You don't know that your child likes to do something until you ask them, or until you push something in their face. Take that phone away from them, you know, real quick. Give them a bag of seeds, a can, a brown piece of tissue or some dirt from outside. Let them plant, and ask them, record it on a piece of paper, a sticky note. Just see what you see every day, and then you'll see that, oh, well, they start to see it grow. They're starting to water it. So now what? They want to do something bigger. We don't have that. In teaching second grade, I was in, the Sea Pleasant area. None of my kids knew anything about planting a garden. They did that one time, and it turned into, when we went to virtual learning, well, what happened to my plant? Well, I still have mine. One of them actually grew to where I had to teach her how to repot it. Because that's something her mother didn't know how to do. But now that was something that her mother can do with her while they're at home. So we just have to, find certain, different things, or even like you said, all of us talking, we're mentoring, together. Well, maybe someone has a basketball court, or maybe someone has a swimming pool, that you can lend out for a couple hours to take a group of kids, hand sanitize, wash their hands, face masks, whatever it is to do to make everyone feel comfortable, but then take them out, give them a chance to be kids.
Yeah.
Because right now they're listening to every adult type situation, problem at this moment, because they're locked in. They don't have that.
My little man went fishing the other day. He ain't catch nothing. He was kept on throwing it out there.
That's interesting because you saying that, like, and I think it's, I don't know, whatever reason it just happened that way, but we call my house the ABX Fun House, and kind of what you saying, the same thing. Like, he's a chef. He's a licensed chef, has his own catering thing, works down the Capitol. That one over there.
This is my co-chef.
That's my middle son. That's Jacob.
Awesome.
He started. It's kind of like you just saw him kind of, I want to try some things, and then they started. So he's now mentoring him.
That's awesome.
I love it.
So it's kind of like one of those things where you kind of just expose kids to the right things.
Exactly.
They'll latch on to what works for them. But we have to be able to give them more options to latch on to, and that's what ABX really is about. It's really building a network of mentors, chefs, security, singers, like whatever it is, because our kids need to see exactly what you just said. Listen, yes, we can do the sports thing, we can do the entertainment thing, but we also can do so many other things. You know what I'm saying? Like we create the culture. We are the culture.
John Lewis,
and I like to say, some people may not agree with this part, but we are God's people. We God's image. So
I'm actually going to take a step further.
So much more.
What mom about to say?
That's peace right there.
You want that mom talk?
Oh, man.
I told you.
You need the mic. You need the mic because you don't have a mic on. It's behind you.
You want? Uh-oh. Don't drop the mic like you did last time, okay?
I love everything you all said about the mentor and the STEM program and the computer program, and neighborhoods. And, I remember when I used to take my kids to the museum. Did they get it all? But they went every Sunday,
Right.
Jermaine was younger, so he can't remember the younger days, but the older ones went to the museum every Sunday. We had to go there, and we had dinner in a different museum every Sunday. But I noticed that people don't do that with other kids, because I just didn't take my kids, I took everybody. Sometimes it will be 12 kids.
I got to tell a quick story, because I don't think I've ever told this story to y'all.
This is what I would love to see done too, nature. I would love to see parents take their vehicles, pile kids up, and all go to, what were you talking about going to? Not the way
Massanutten.
Massanutten and other parks, just to give these kids nature, let them see nature. And some of the parents don't even know nature.
That's a problem with the world too, though.
Okay, so I was going to tell a quick story, but you just said something that made me remember something. Shout out to Kenny Tate.
Yeah,
I remember Kenny Tate.
Yeah.
Kenny Tate in our hood. We grew up First and Q, Florida Park. Shout out to the home team.
Florida have 6-8.
Kenny Tate, every summer,
Man.
used to, in August, I'll never forget it. When, like he said, that's why you never know what you do for your kids. But every August, Kenny used to pull up, and he only had one vehicle, but somehow it managed to be like 4 or 5 cars all of a sudden, and he would just be like, "Man, I'm about to take all the kids. What y'all doing?" Like, I'm no lie. He would just pull up, and nobody would know what day it would be in August, but it would be in August sometime. Can he pull up? What y'all doing?
So, this is what y'all have to understand what he's saying. It
We know
wasn't
the
just Kenny
camera
Tate
run,
doing
the
that.
pops,
That was
whatever.
his family reunion. And he came around the neighborhood because we were also his family. And we
I
all
never knew
went
that.
down there.
See, I never even knew that.
That was his family.
I never knew that.
That was his family.
Because we were
reunion that he
kids.
was
I
having.
never knew that.
And he came around, and that day, that neighborhood was completely empty because one way or another, you were going to get down
everybody,
there.
yep.
If you was like, I remember, look, and y'all can say whatever.
And the hustlers
Wrap it
was
up.
down.
Get out here now. Okay, all right, man. He the lightest.
The pickup. Remember the year they had the pickup truck? I don't know who pickup truck that was, and we all
The
hopped
black
in the
one?
back.
Yeah, the black one, yeah.
Man, listen.
They had no
And
seatbelt.
this the
You on the highway.
thing. Hold on. This the thing, though. This the crazy part, because we grew up in the hood. Like, our parents didn't necessarily. They knew we were leaving.
Okay.
Because after a while, but it was like it was never. I don't even know, because you can't do that nowadays. You can't.
Yeah. Too many weirdos.
Felt, believe it or not, we felt safe because you all thought we didn't know who he was. But we
No, I know y'all knew who
Yeah,
Kenny
everybody
Tate
knew
was.
Kenny.
Yeah.
You felt something let your child go. Now you don't know who to let your child go.
And I think the fact that we were all together, they didn't worry.
Yeah.
Because we
Right,
were
and that's
all
what I'm saying.
we were all
Friend was
together.
talking about that.
Yeah, we
Shout
were
out
all
to Brody.
together.
So Kenny Tate didn't just have. He had fish. He had, you name it. He had food, chips. The only thing he said was eat as much as you want, but I'm gonna have something tomorrow at my house. Everybody's invited again, so I'm gonna say the food. No one took anything because just what he did for everybody else.
Yeah.
I'm talking about we would have this at Cameron Run.
Yeah,
He
Cameron
made
Run.
it close so we could get there on the train if need be, and we had to pay to get in. You know what? If we ain't had the money, somebody paid our way to get into the
Yeah, we never. I never paid.
I never paid
for
to
all
get
the
in the
kids.
key.
You know?
So what we're trying to tell y'all is that, man, if we like the bond that we are, don't think that we on the show we all get along and we don't argue.
I don't even like you.
And- don't trust that. But as a family, you guys, we need to get back to more and accountability. I'm being honest. A lot of it is like what you guys doing for the STEM program, and what you guys, the one band did, and that was their money. This is their time and money. This is not something that people are getting. This is their time and money. And a lot of the parents don't want to put in $25, but you can spend $250 on a pair of Jordans. Invest in your child's future instead of the Jordan
Now,
that he's
right.
gonna wear for 2 weeks because another pair, the same pair, different color, be out in 2 weeks.
That's what they want you
I
to
think
do.
Literally.
a lot of parents don't invest the time until their kids need it.
Yeah, that's the big.
Like, you got another month.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
stay around for another month. You can stay around for another
We
month.
keeping him forever. He's about to
That's
do
my
a whole
point of
little
that.
cooking segment.
Everybody in this room is investing time in somebody else's kids and willing to do it.
Yeah.
So what's your excuse now? You don't want to invest time? Cool. You got to work. Trust me, we all know. You have people sitting there saying, we'll invest our time. I have other friends who are saying, man, I'll help. They got friends that are saying, we'll help. So what is an excuse for you not to do something with your kid during this summer and learning something? Cece's an awesome baby. My daughter don't go to nobody. She babysitting and she's reasonably charged.
So let's
She's so sweet and so
And
helpful.
then-
So
Another
for,
thing,
so,
too.
so for me to take the people don't have the time anymore when you got people giving their time. This man just said we got free slots.
Yeah.
So what is an excuse for you not to at least try to put your child in there?
Yeah.
And I think another thing too, like back in the day, whatever happened, like
I love
back
that
in the day,
It take a village.
we had big homies that
That's
would
a
keep us
yeah.
from doing that.
Right.
Like you know on our rip,
You know.
on the end of that rip at the end of 6423 at the end of that thing. I go down there, I'm sitting down there with them homies. Like, what you doing out here, bro? You play basketball. You play football. Go up there, get away from us. See, they kept us away from it. See, these dudes, they hanging with the 18-year-olds and the 17-year-olds. So the
12 and
youngins,
14.
they don't respect them. See, we respect our big homies. You know what I mean? They would keep you, look, one thing one big homie told me one time, we call him Stutter Man. He told me before, he said, youngin, don't let a 30-second decision get you 30 years. He told me that. Don't let a 30-second decision get you 30 years. That always stuck with me. He always told me, take 30 seconds before you about to react to anything. Take 30 seconds real quick. He said, because that decision might get you 30 years. And I've been in those positions when I'm about to get in a stolen car.
Right.
And you take for
And I
granted
say, you
the
know
message
what?
that people
Yeah.
And plus my mother used to wear me out.
Man.
So a whooping would be nah, because this gonna happen over here. And then after she beat me, then my father gonna get me.
That's a little too
You know what I
much.
mean?
Yeah, that's a little
But
too
we
much.
had those type of big
too many.
homies that really cared.
That's
And
the
you
other
know,
one ain't catch you first.
I got godchildren, and I just know they're little friends, and I can tell what type of situation they're in. The type of family I come from, we taking them in. Now, My mother's not here now, God rest her soul. But I promise you this: today's Sunday. If you didn't have nothing to eat,
That's how my
What?
That's how
pull up
that.
at their house.
You was definitely there.
Just pull up at the house. You already know she cooking for mom. My father, why always cooking all this food? My mom would say, because somebody gonna eat it.
Whichever location.
That's where we come from. We come from that. Yes.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
My heart goes out to girls too, but my boys. You made a statement that the homies looked out for you all.
Yes.
Are y'all looking out for our young boys?
We trying.
I'm not talking about you particularly. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to listen to what I'm saying. We got the homies still on the corner. Instead of telling that kid, get away from that bag,
Right.
not come sell that bag,
Right.
you know, it's making it difficult. So now you have to teach your children who true friendship is, love, and who God is.
That's right.
Because when you don't, you got younger parents, much younger than you, that are great grandmothers.
Yep.
So how do our kids learn now? And I'm talking to the mentors. How do you teach that in the process of your study?
And I'm gonna let them. I just want to say this. I think part of this issue is also we gotta recognize that we're not fighting the same battle. It's a different drug.
Right.
Social media really is more prevalent in this generation. Not saying that violence and drugs, because that clearly is an issue in the inner city communities. But broadly speaking, like that is really what sways it. Because even when they doing the crimes, they want to record them now. That didn't used to happen. Like it's all about
the
this
little lady
attention
fall
thing.
down instead of helping her. We gonna pull it out world style.
Yeah, so you got to understand that it's a different drug and a different fight. And the minute we understand that and we focus on that, I think that's going to change the sway of things. But I don't think we focusing on that, our generation, because we in it too. We need the likes. We want the follows. We want all of that. That's why, that base of saying,
that's what it looks like.
I may not be everybody's cup of tea with this particular platform because I say things and do things based on belief and morality's accountability. And that does not necessarily get you likes and follows. It doesn't.
People don't want to see that. They don't want to see
Here's
that.
my father. He tells me to put the phone down. Don't look at the news because you're hearing the same thing over again and there's nothing but lies. So I can appreciate having a son to tell his mother, because you say, well, I'm 71, you don't tell me. But no, this is a different time, different stage in life.
Think about this. Think about this. Think about this, Mom. Just think about this, right? We had Cosby Show, different world, things like that. Things that have positivity in it, right? That's what we got now. Love and hip hop. This and that. If one guy can get on the TV and wear small, skinny stretch pants and make everybody do it, come on, man.
I would say the other issue is in our community, and I'll say it because I live it a little bit. I don't speak on it a lot, but just mental health. Mental health is a big thing to where, like you said, Mom, like Damon said, we had back then. If I didn't have my mother that had to go and work multiple jobs or at a job, I had his mother, I had your mother, I had your dad if my dad wasn't around. So, back then, like I say, I always say that village, but also the friends that we had around us. So Damien's older than me, or whatever, but, like he said, he hung up with all my cousins, but females. We had the KK, we had the Keita, I had the Janelle, I had the April, because their mothers, was older. Their mothers instilled, in them what beauty was, what respect was, what's going to happen when you walk out the door. So when they saw us, maybe it gave me chills up my arms. When they saw us doing the least bit of anything, they snatched us up.
Yeah. We was like their brothers.
You got that pop or whatever you needed to be, but you was in line to where you wasn't upset the next day. You respected it.
I agree with you, and you made a statement because I watch your girls.
Thank you.
They were so respectable. They were little ladies, and not because I was watching. I just watched the way they carried themselves. We don't have that anymore. We don't have that unity between sisters anymore. If anything, we're putting our sisters down instead of lifting them up. That's when I told you I deal with the boys more than I deal with the females, and I've got to stop saying I don't like to deal with females. I need to start reaching out to females because they've hurt. We got young mothers who don't have two-parent families, who were raised by one parent, who had probably went through a hell in their life, so it passed down to their daughters, and their daughters passed it down to their daughters. So I'm trying to figure a way in my heart that God guided me. I'm asking for wisdom and a nurturing that I can reach out to young women no matter how much they shake their head and throw their head up in the air, that I will not get angry, but put my arms around them, embrace them, because that's what they need now.
Yes.
Because that's what they don't understand to be accepted for males, because they don't learn how to accept it for themselves, the love that they need within themselves. So this is what I'm asking God to guide me to do.
Oh yeah, that's peace.
I definitely will, because you definitely have it. I'm an energy seeker, and you know the first moment that I saw you, that hug
It's
was
funny
everything.
you say that, because I'm
You
about to
know
say
it.
something that I didn't say it, but bring the camera back.
Can I say one thing? I'm gonna let you go after this, and so I know.
Go ahead.
I want to keep the topic. But some of the words that you said, like friends and respect, that's also changed the view of it. So, for example,
What it
now,
means, yeah.
So I have a friend now at this age that got mad because one of our friends said, "Oh, if I don't loan my friends money, the only person I loan my money to will be my mother." She got irate. And I sat there and I was like, "What's wrong with that?" Because when I was coming up, if my friend told me no, it was just he told me no.
Right.
It don't mean that he wasn't my friend because
Right.
he told.
Might
You know how many
have got
times?
something
So
to
let me
do.
tell you. So I'm gonna use him for an example. Holders pick my daughter up. Will do anything for my daughter. I can call him anytime. He will drop everything for my daughter. I can call Holders and say I need $40 because I want something. Nah, man, you know money. Get out of my face and hang up the phone. I'm not mad at him. Right. That's my friend. You know. He's a friend, a real friend.
You get told no a lot. This guy cash out for me. He sent the cash out request for $999. 6 o'clock in the morning one day. I swear to God. I'm sorry. You gonna get
like my daughter's and his daughter and family. Like we don't know. Like I said, we don't always agree, but it does mean I'm my friend. Right. So nowadays, youngins, if I don't do what you do, then we're not boys. So I have to do this. I have to sag my pants and wear these tight pants. Mm-hmm. I have to go out here and want to be a thug. When it's not in me and it's not in my brother, it wasn't my father.
That's why I said we don't understand the fight we have because social media really, because it is a serious pressure and it starts from there because that wave just kind of like.
Go back to respect. Like we still respect each other.
Anything positive don't get likes.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That wave is so vicious. That's why I'm trying to keep them. Just trying to keep them out of it for as long as possible because that wave once it hits,
it's a drug.
It's hard. It's a drug, and it's hard to shake for some people.
I also think it's the big homies, man, in the community too.
Hey,
if you say you control your neighborhood, like how you not holding these youngers accountable for what they're doing?
Exactly.
Like may he rest in peace, man. If it wasn't for him, Flood, I probably wouldn't be here today. He saved my life.
Yeah.
He saved my life.
He saved a lot of.
I could look. I went to McKinney Tech with all of them. It was Flood, Lil Bug, Booby, Chinaman. I ain't have a schedule for a whole month when school started.
I remember.
He walked up on me one day. I was like, "Why you always in the hallway?" He was like, "Go to class." I was like, "I ain't got no schedule." He said, "So you ain't gonna ask for a schedule?" Man, this man beat my body every day till I went and got a schedule.
That's what you needed. That's what you needed, though. That's what you needed. That's what you needed.
Telling you, man.
But you know the difference between that? Now, hold on. If that happened now, somebody would video him beating your body every day. You would feel the pressure to have to now respond because you're embarrassed every day getting your body beat because everybody see it. And instead of you, it wouldn't be that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
No. I'm gonna beg the difference.
I'm talking about nowadays.
I'm gonna tell you, but this is what we all know. If Flood would have beat his body and somebody would have said something, what Flood have done? Oh, you think you're fun? I'm gonna beat your body.
That's right. Hold on, that's right.
We don't do no video camera. That's right. You want video cameras?
But like I
you
said, the big
fighting too
homies
now.
held every. Flood ain't that much older than all of us, but you know what? Because he risked his life for us, we gave him that respect. And Mitch, Tracy, D. I mean, the list goes on and on. We didn't have to say. Your brother Mark used to take us to the movies. We used to be piled in this old car. Man, used to smoke. He had tape in the window. Coupe de Ville had taped everything up. But we was in the movie theaters every night, every single Friday, without fail. I mean, it was times we went in there with quarters to get in there.
Well, we did very felonious things to get in City Place. Y'all remember when City Place first? That's a whole
You guys think about it now. Who the big homies now? now though. The people that they said was Generation X.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
homies now.
We're not
So,
selling the drugs. We're gonna use the drugs.
you know what I'm saying?
That's the problem.
And that's the problem right
Man,
there.
come
Like
on,
even
man.
the drug dealer that was on the corner, like he said, man, if he see you out there, he know you hoop or he know you smart. What you doing out here, man? Get off the
Protect the
corner,
brand.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because
Preston first he was like, man, because if your father
like
catch
that
you out here down here,
Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah.
he coming after us. We don't want no problem, Mr. Hot.
Good. That's dope.
I like that.
I like that.
But I was gonna
You
tell
know,
a
in the
quick
business,
story.
you went out to go and go to that real
Protect the
quick.
brand. That's
You know.
what we doing.
Hey,
Booty,
love
But
my
quick
love.
story.
the house.
Quick story. So I said I was
going
going
house.
because
Sometimes we had
she
people that
spoke about energy.
He said the street lights.
So
on,
we
y'all
had a
go
little
out
meeting
here.
early in
Done,
the week
booty.
talking about forthcoming things. And when you start talking, like I'm energy. Like I could automatically sense, like, okay, yeah, you solid in your base. When you speak as if you mean what you say and you say what you mean. And as a man, that energy I respect it the same. Told him the same thing when we first met out there. Like I can recognize it because it's not common anymore. So I said, man, salute, respect, like way to hold whatever you do. And that was my first time for the record meeting him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I've been
but I
doing
sense
it
a solid
so,
base, brother.
so long, man. I come from like 3 generations of teachers. So my grandmother was teacher, my grandmother and my grandfather. My mother's a teacher. My brother's a teacher. I'm a teacher. My sister's a teacher. My grandmother actually taught Rayful Edmonds.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just a generation of teachers. So, like, I've been doing it for years, man. Doing it for years, and like I just know. I feel like I know what the community needs. I taught at did after school programs and summer camps at Temple of Praise at Baloo, like. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm in the community. I see what the kids need, man. And it's just, they need a mentor. They need love. Like, at the end of the day, that's all it really is they need love. Like,
You know what?
somebody that
And they
cares.
need somebody with what I'm saying. Oh, go ahead, you go ahead. They need somebody to say what they mean, what they say, and say what they mean. That's
Say
what
it
I
with your chest.
You
Go
know,
ahead,
I'm
I'm
gonna
sorry.
speak on full God's verse. He said, if you speak on something and ask for it in my name, he'll give it to you. So I'm gonna speak on it. God, we thank you for this new program that we set up with these 4 young, old, middle-aged people. They can laugh, but they're getting ready to make a difference, God. And I thank you, because he doesn't make a mistake. He put y'all together for a reason and a purpose, that I just said. And the purpose is to make sure that the kids live to do what you all are doing. So God, I'm thanking you for it right now. See, you don't have to bow down to pray. All you have to do is speak it, ask it, and claim it. So that's what I'm doing in this prayer. I'm speaking it, asking and claim it, and ask God to continue to bless over you all and keep you safe and protect you so you can do his will his way. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Like the thing that you were saying earlier, to piggyback on that, like I said, that's why the after school is going to be big for me, because I know that if I offer something for free, I already have all of the tools, you know what I'm saying? Like the schools have laptops, so if I'm offering a program for free in boards 6, 7, and 8, then I can reach, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I reach way more people than I could, like virtually learning. Like, you know, I want to sit down with the community. I want to talk to them. Like, I want to show them there's somebody that cares. I want to show them there's somebody that look like them that came from where they came from. They can get out. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's
And
other options. Like,
and then if you need be, like I say, you got us over here. You know,
I
we
was
done
just
took
about
music
to
out
say,
of school.
I mean,
So
and that's what the arts part
let
is.
us know.
You know what I'm saying?
And just me, I'm just not a
Creativity.
singer now. I'm commercial building engineer.
Yes.
So I have a trade.
Yes.
So HVAC, things like that, we need to teach these kids that you can always have a trade. People always gonna need heat. They always gonna need air conditioning.
And bringing up that point, and that's another reason why we did STEAM, because like honestly, like I was gonna put this together, I probably still could.
Yeah,
but
go ahead.
it's
I was gonna say, 'cause we ain't even get to the example.
Like kids don't know how a light switch works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or they just need to know how a circuit works.
Right.
Make sure that the red always touch the red.
That's it.
And that's not just with school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you
Anything
get
in life.
older, HVAC, putting these lights up.
That's
like,
it.
Anything.
That's
So
it. You can
circuiting
always
can
use
just
it.
go way deeper than
That's
just.
it. But people don't know about electricity is it just wants to go around in a circle. That's it. It just wants to go around in a circle. So guess what? You put your hand on it, you're a part of that circle. so eyes closed is cool. When you put your hand on it, you become a part of that circle. That's how people get electrocuted.
Free knowledge, y'all.
But yeah,
Hey,
most
that free
definitely, man.
knowledge,
Like I say,
hand
listen,
on it.
whatever we can do over here as the one band and me as that Damo, you know,
Oh, no, oh, yeah,
just
okay,
let
that's
me
fine.
know.
Yes, I just
Count
wanted
out
to
all
see
my
what y'all
stuff. And like I say, I'm for the kids. I got 2 boys and a girl, so hey, I want them to learn.
Yeah, that's what we trying to.
Need
That's
them to.
ideally, and I was going to say, yeah, that's the key. Building. We can't really change forward in the way you do that.
She's gonna help us.
Then
She's gonna help us put together a drone, okay?
That's
You know what
the
the drone is?
whole point of this entire
Have you ever seen
bounce.
the helicopters that you can use?
You are literally in the middle.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, I forgot that was,
Alright, so you
we
can
was
help us
streaming
put
live.
Keep it out.
Alright,
Baby, you see how we
You should
work.
get used to it by now.
This dude is the worst person.
Alright, so what you
But
gonna
yeah,
do?
that's
First thing,
You gotta do, man. You already know that. Like I said,
you might gotta help with
we
it hard
get
to
deep
put it
in
down.
it.
Yeah, that's why I said we gonna definitely
I'm
go.
just kidding. That was that right here.
Gotta push it down hard.
Man, I say, when people understand who they are,
There you go.
that's not.
At all. And that's the key.
Like my son, you know, he asked me one day, Daddy, what do God look like?
Alright, put the next one.
Five, yeah.
Go to the
Say, come in.
same way.
The stepstone.
Gotta push it
say
down
that.
hard.
He looked in the mirror. He said, that's me. I said, you are, God.
Exactly.
You are. King of the planet. All for civilization.
That's why I said everybody don't like us. Because that is what I believe. Every day I wake up and believe
The
that.
truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's what it
And I'm going to
is.
get to where we got to go.
All you need is the wisdom. All you need is the supreme alphabet, the supreme mathematics. Build with me.
Hold on.
we have?
I
we
just
have?
see he just did something. He's trying to do stuff like that.
Oh, he read off.
So he just said I'm buying food. And no, I am not buying food for no. The budget does not allow that.
Thank you. That's your son.
Tab over. I'm gonna need like
Yeah,
3/5 to do say.
Really, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, anybody want anything, just put your order in right now. First we'll pick it up.
Let me order first and I have to say how the service is. Push it down hard.
So I'm sorry, we were waiting for them. We were letting them set up. We were having a conversation, letting them set up. We're back, even though we didn't take a commercial break. We're back. So what we got going?
So our youngest
Right now
that
we
we
putting
had in
together
the
a
center
drum.
right now was 5. So this is perfect. And usually we would have started with the coating
You know,
and
it's
the
like
mouse,
these, line
but
up with
she
that,
jumped
push
right
it
into the
down,
drum,
okay.
so this is good.
There you go. Good job. Alright, so let me get the app that's on here. We're not gonna fly it in here because it's not gonna take off. I mean, but we're gonna make the propellers work.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, my son will love this.
So you know I was running around while he was doing that all around out the way.
Anytime he see me doing anything, I'm underneath a counter or something. He coming in, Daddy, what you doing?
I told y'all, y'all see the drone building? Jay. Oh, you got something in here.
No, he helped me with the.
I had to take
Right.
JJ
Put it down.
Just a little bit.
Right, put it
I
down.
had to take JJ down back to the store. He kept flying on the roof.
Like, I used to do model cars
You
all
don't
the
need no
time.
drone.
Right, this is
So Amaya has taken on that. She loves it. It painted.
therapeutic, man.
That's the
Yeah,
kind of
it's
thing.
therapeutic.
You do meditation?
So as
Yeah,
you can
oh,
see,
most
we
definitely.
I do all of
Listen,
that.
got the camera.
I have to
I
meditate
live
with
by
that.
Damn, got the camera on. Got the camera
I
on.
was throw up in the pocket. Like, I had to go
Man, keep going big.
because I suffer from anxiety.
It's
4.0.
I was just about to so part of it is like that's
Oh man, he does
I
it
got
all.
my,
He does
medical
gravel,
license. So
Right.
kicks, flips,
part of now I've
punches.
had to, not just that keep me from I live by at
Hey,
least
pianist.
45 minutes
Yes,
a day and not
yes,
drink.
he a pianist.
Like I might, and every night I definitely give me 30 minutes of meditation in, but
Got
I
to,
might
man.
throughout the day I might take 15 minutes or 5 minutes here because
It feel good, man. When
Yeah,
you come
just
out of
the-
there and like when you get to a real meditative state, I'm telling you, I got to the point where I feel like I done came out. I'm just looking back down on myself. That's when I knew
that's when
I kind of scared me. I was like, I went to my therapist because I go to a therapist for my mom.
Okay.
And he was like, hey, the meditation is so anxiety. Why don't you go ahead and try it? And I tried it. And I'm to the point now.
All right, so
I'm
this is what we're
telling
gonna
you.
do. We're gonna put something else together.
My wife
with the
told me,
battery
she
ain't
said,
charged.
one time he was sitting there and I kept on shaking my hand
well, so
in front
she
of your
put it-
face.
she put
and
it
you didn't
together.
move.
I will lay lots of
So
I
she's
go
5
lay
and she
full
was just
flat in
able
the
to
dark
put together
and
the
just, I
drum.
sleep.
And because we're inside, we didn't want her to take off with it. So she was allowed to get the propellers to the flip and flash.
So we
So
gonna
y'all
charge
missed
it
the
up a
baby
little
do
bit.
it.
So that
I was
we got something else that she could put together. We gonna go back to that. We gonna charge this up just a little bit. Alright, so
Okay. So the next one, while he's getting the what do you want to do, the boat? the boat together. This is a coding mouse. So you're gonna hold the mouse, and we want to take these little cards. Basically, put the cards down any direction that you want. So we'll go this way. What's your name again, baby? Jade. So Jay's gonna put the mouse at the top. Turn it around facing you. Typically, it's supposed to. Yep. Go ahead. You can hit any button. So on it. So, which card do you have in front of you? Blue arrow. Do you see the blue arrow? Press the blue arrow.
Make it do what it want to do.
Yes, no, so it stops because underneath the last each color, it'll tell it to go whichever direction. So the mouse was now facing up instead of facing down, although the arrow was facing that way. Exactly.
And
So it
wow.
go ahead.
So basically, like, all right. So there's also like you can set up different mazes and stuff like that so that the mouse can go get the cheese. So you know, you would take this card essentially and you hit the green button to program, and then these cards right here, you know, you hit it up, up, down, down, around, and then you hit it again, and it's supposed to be able to go and navigate through. You know, and take them to get the cheese. We didn't have that much room, so we weren't going to bring like the whole board. Okay. We also got projects like this where the kids put the boat. I try to put it together for the most part, but they put the boat together. Got screws and bolts and a battery pack. Like I said with the wiring earlier, red and black. So then that way, when we put our propeller on, here you can put the propeller on the back. See where it goes right there, slide it on.
It's engineering right there.
Right.
There you go.
Need more lady engineers.
I'm trying to tell you, man. You need them, man.
And I did STEM camp because I teach in PG County, but I did STEM camp last summer for them, and I got to meet one of the ladies that was on Hidden Figures, or that was about.
Oh yeah.
I got a picture with her on the website. I thought that was really.
Oh, that's dope.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
All right, so we have it circuited, right? So this red button, the red wire goes here, the black wire goes there, right? So, you know, I put batteries in. Okay, put this battery in. There you go. Make sure you push it down. Oh,
There you go.
and now we got it. So if we have water, then we'll be able to put it in the water, and then the kids can put it, and it'll go on its own.
Yep.
So,
And guess who did that?
Look
Guess who did that? You did that.
Thank you.
we're gonna get the drone to spin for you though.
Oh, yeah.
We're not gonna let you leave without having that drone. We didn't charge the battery. I think my daughter was playing with it last night.
We definitely gonna have to bring the kids around there.
You want to STEM program in that area?
Well, hopefully we can get in touch with Mr. Star Imports so I can get a van so we can have a STEAM team van or something to get to more areas, for children that can't come out to the location in Clinton, or like we were discussing, maybe virtual activities that we can do with purchasing different kits, or being able to send out different kits to where they can sit here just like Jade is doing, and he's online with them and they're putting together the kits. Their parent is sitting with him, their friend is sitting with just to do an activity together.
See?
See?
And now we got it. Once the battery started working, now we got the drone spinning. Like I said, we're not gonna make it take off because
That thing got full power.
I got my own,
and if you see, it got like I said, it got the camera on it too. So like, you know what I'm saying? Show
They
the
fun
kids.
too.
Yeah,
That's rough.
it's definitely official. We definitely wanted to make sure that the kids got a good experience, and you know what I'm saying. They see drones, but they don't really know how drones are put together. It's super easy to be honest with you,
Yeah.
but it's just taking time out, taking effort out, showing the kids, showing them other ways how it can pertain to their life. You know what I'm saying? And
Show them how to make the cameras in the drones.
well, we can. This is just like a battery, so it kind of came with the camera already in. But we have also other drone kits that can show you where you put the camera together actually, and then it goes on.
You know,
top.
we started with that with the remote control cars.
Oh,
back in the day.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But I used to be mad when I was young. I remember I was like 7 or 8. My mother got me the one. Remember they had the one that had the string on it.
Right.
I hated that. I was like, I
play
want
with
one without the string.
I keep telling him I want a big one. How was it, Jay?
Bandits. That's what they was.
Did you have
Bandits.
fun?
RC Bandits.
Was it easy? Okay.
So
I love the connection you guys made with Jay.
I feel like
Really quick. That was great. That was fast.
Thank you.
I feel like that was kind of like the perfect segue into what comes next. You asked the question earlier, and here we go. This is the part of the show. So, was it Tuesday or was it Wednesday? When did we meet? Tuesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
So we sat down Tuesday and put the brain trust back together. Of course, Capri, myself, Stan, nephew, Kiana, and Les. And we are, I believe, it is full steam ahead, right?
Yes.
Full steam ahead in the community, August 23rd.
So, no, I think we have to get back with...
Well, maybe not exactly on the 23rd, but full steam ahead in the community. We are working toward that, and part of that plan is to work with ABX kids, my kids, but also
your kids.
Yeah, to build and grow and learn with the Tutors Next Door. And on August 23rd, or around that time, ABX Kids will broadcast a live stream with some of their work and experiences. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to that. We also have talked about a little bit about trying to hopefully connect and help you guys with whatever possible in that aspect, because we're pretty much going down the same lane in terms of our mentoring piece, and you guys pretty much need mentors, and that's what I'm trying to gather. So it kind of works together in that sense. The chef, y'all want him?
Yeah.
I love to cook, so I follow that way, man. I love to cook.
Because he's actually really good. He's been doing a great job mentoring my son. Like he's done a great job. Seriously, salute, brother. I appreciate you, real
He
rap.
cooked on the grill on that absolute fire grill by itself.
Yeah, he really. And it's good though.
Anything
Like
but stand there and eat. So.
the little dude grilled crab legs a couple of weeks ago. Like
Cute.
yeah, and lobster
You don't want
tails.
it no other way, right? There, you want it on the grill. There's no other way.
But yeah, y'all tell the people where they can find y'all as well.
Well, we're located Tutors Next Door. You can find us at tutorsnextdoor.org. You can email us tutorsnextdoorlearning@gmail.com. You can reach us by phone. My phone number is 240-441-0916. You can reach Leslie at 202-290-5084. You can reach us on Facebook, both of our names, and also Tutors Next Door. Anything else? You can reach out to one of these guys if you don't know.
Because I'm going to speak it into existence. This won't be their last time here. This is the first time. Because we're going to absolutely try to make sure we partner to help us all get where we got to go at this point. It's about the kids. And we are going to change the narrative. I believe that firmly. It's time to change the narrative. Our kids aren't all... dope fiend, trucking. Like our kids are going to be what God created them to be because God is in each of them. So we're going to do it. Tell them where they can find you, brother.
Find me on Instagram at King_BTYB. You can also reach us, the One Band at DAONE band_03. You can also reach us at www.theoneband.com. Go to all platforms, Spotify, Tidal, all of that. The One Band, what is it? The Crank Before the Quarantine.
Yeah,
the Crank Before Quarantine. Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. Yeah,
Support.
you can catch me and Facebook. Damian Johnson Ortega. You'll see that on there. You see.
Cause y'all got shows coming up.
Next Friday, we are down Waldorf at Lounge 66. Next Friday.
And the ABX gonna try to pull up on them, so y'all.
Yeah, 'cause I'm off so right now, ABS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First
I'm off
drinks,
too.
a brownie drink on pounds. He got that.
Hey.
I tell you what,
Man.
I would buy one drink. Y'all can split it. Yeah, you guys want to do.
One person.
I'm about to say, I'm gonna
But y'all,
You know, he's
y'all
there for
already
a
know
bottle.
where you can find us. But
Yes.
make sure ABSTRAKTXCILENCE Abstract Excellence on YouTube. Subscribe, please. We appreciate you. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Same thing, Abstract Excellence. Email us abstractexcellence@gmail. Yeah, we here. Actually, we're taking off for the next 2 weeks to reset up as we going into year 2, so calling it season 2. So the next 2 weeks we'll be off. We'll see y'all on the 16th.
Give a shout out to Sissy.
CC's GPA. She cleared the 3.5. Congratulations, man.
Oh, CC.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Goodness gracious, CC.
Right there.
Grade point average. That's.
That's that.
I'm sorry, y'all.
So
That's
that
your
being
thing.
said,
I'm trying to teach somebody alphabet. I don't know what's going on.
the fellas, my babies, but the boys, they will be getting with Tutors Next Door, so we're gonna have them talk about that on the 16th when we come back and what they've gotten from that as we start the progress on that.
Space.
Listen, don't stop with me, boy.
No.
Oh, you talking about on the show?
2 weeks.
Yeah, no, yeah, he talking about. I told him after that he ain't got to come back in August.
That's his problem right there,
My
y'all.
team is.
That's the one right there giving the
It's
problem.
okay. We love y'all, man. Y'all be good. Be great.
Peace to the guys in the earth, man.
All the great heads. Look at this. You see what I deal with? That's the one. That's the reason why his head's falling out in the middle.
It's coming, I believe it, huh? Watch it leave me speechless, huh? It's my winning season, huh? Flexing on my demons, huh? Knew the Lord was scheming, wasn't down for no reason, huh? Man, I moved this whole season, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, and I came from the bottom of the pot. When I got saved, I was on the block. I got locked with bags in my sock. I got bagged by undercover cops. Up the street from the parking lot. On the way to the barber shop. I'm just grateful that I made it out. Ain't see myself off the paper route. Still got homies living in the trenches. I feed homeless women on the benches. We treat all year like Thanksgiving. On the block, I made a great decision. Then somebody tell me I ain't winning. I got youngers changing how they feeling. Instead of telling them to stop sinning, I just show a better way of living. They still dug a 12. Still bust shells. Still bust sales. Look at them numbers on the scale. Me, I'm dug a hill. Try all the one I feel. I say I turn a wheel. When I win my life on the scale. Went from dug 12. Now I'm dug a hill. Many times I failed. Many times I prevailed. Satan on my trail. I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, I ain't taking no more L. Winning season. 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 I had to trust you for this. Yeah. I had to pray, then I had to get it, man. I had to hustle for this. Yeah. I go astray, get stuck in my way, but you know I love you for this. Yeah. Stay in my lane and trust in your ways, man. That's what I must do for this. Yeah. That's what I must do for this. Only way to run it up. Gotta trust in number one. I don't do no runner ups. Can't you see me coming up? Might be down, but my winning season coming up. This is labor, this is work. This is labor when it's tough. You put your faith in the world. You lost me trusting in luck. This is favor, this is trust. This is favor, this is love. Great connection with the plug. Everybody getting high. You ain't never had this drug. I done been through the fire. I done been through the mud. I done fought through the lies. I been lied to by blood. I forgave a couple guys. They was showing fake love. I done still came up. Pull up. Lately I'm ducking my sin. I got the piece of me that's for a dent. I got the Jeezy pieces, not just Jeezy pieces that I rock on the top of my skin. Speaking of rock, I've been rocking with him. You been following me and I'm following him. Yeah, so every little thing that's attached to me automatically wins. Got it.
Everything attached to me.
Oh, we